Hi again, welcome back. So, how did you get on with the rib breathing? It's not so easy at first, is it? I mean, remember, any muscle that is not typically used will become a little bit weakened. And so, you have to take this as a long term practice, okay? So, now I'm going to show you a couple of little movements that I use to help people to feel the breath in their ribs. Now, sit comfortably. I am very comfortable sitting flat on the floor. You may need to sit in a chair. You may need a cushion. You may need to kneel. The most important thing is that your back is straight and that you feel comfortable from the outset, because we're going to do a few minutes of breathing, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to simply wrap our hands around the middle of our body and try and find the spaces in between our ribs. So actually squeeze in with your fingers. Find little nooks and crannies. And then when you inhale, pull your ribs out to the side, avoiding at all costs doing this. You may need to do something in front of a mirror or even take a video of yourself. So try to keep your shoulders as low as possible and breathe in, expanding sideways, and breathe out, pulling the ribs in towards the center. Okay, I don't want to see any big billowing bellies, okay? Don't use your rectus abdominis to breathe. Rectus abdominis is the six-pack. The rectus abdominis is accessory of breathing. Should only be called into the game as and when. Keep your tummy relaxed. Wrap your arms around, shoulders down. Inhale, pull out to the side. Exhale. Squeeze into the center. Okay, and I recommend you do 12 breaths like that. The next movement, we again cross the arms and the tips of the fingers look for the AC joint. So that's a little dip right at the top of this shoulder. And again, avoiding any tendency to lift the shoulders. We keep the weight of the arms pulling the shoulders down. We inhale to bring the elbows forward. And we exhale to come down again. And when we start to descend, we actually squeeze the sternum. So we feel the pressure of the arms against the center of the chest. Inhale forward. Exhale down and squeeze the sternum. Inhale forward and exhale down. Okay? So again, 12 breaths, and by all means, you can do 6 and 6, changing the crossing of the arms, noticing little differences. Most of us are a little asymmetric, so you may have more or less range of motion on one side. You may feel little pinches up in the shoulders. All of that's just data. That's just observations, okay? There's no need to attach to that. Exhale. Okay, so 12 breaths like that. And then the third movement is interlacing of the fingers. The thumbs are crossed. And we put the double fist just underneath the chin. And we're exerting a downward pressure. Now again, this is where a mirror is helpful, because we don't want to see this with the mouth. We want to be able to keep the mouth as neutral as possible and the teeth aren't touching. And we inhale, separate the hands and pull the elbows wide, no lifting. And we exhale, and watch my wrists. My elbows touch in the middle. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so let's just go over that again. Your exercises are these. 12 breaths in each position. First one is arms crossed, fingers in the rib spaces, inhaling, pulling out to the side. Exhaling, squeezing into the center. Second exercise is arms crossed. You'll do it both ways, right over left, left over right. Inhale, elbows forward. Exhale, squeeze the sternum. The third exercise is interlacing the fingers, pressing down with the chin. Inhale, the shoulders down and the elbows out. And exhale and make the elbows touch in the middle, even if you have to round back a little bit, okay? That's perfectly fine, especially when you're just starting, or if you're a lady with a bigger chest. You might have to do that, okay? But nevertheless, 12 breaths in each position. I highly recommend that you do that each and every day, and certainly have fun, and namaste.